Hello world, and greetings from Fiji. Everything you have heard about Fiji being a friendly, welcoming, wonderful place is absolutely true. People there were so welcoming and wonderful with our children. We felt like we were kind of part of the family everywhere we went. We started off in Nadi. We stayed there for a day or two, adjusting to the new time change because we had flown from South America, and also just hanging out at the pool for a couple days. Following Nadi, we took a ferry out to the Yasawa Islands. The Yasawa Islands are a popular chain of islands for travelers. They're one of the more budget-friendly, I guess, in Fiji, and they extend west of the main island and go north. Our first stop in the Yasawa Islands was Naqalia Lodge. Naqalia Lodge is unique a bit in the Yasawa Islands that it is completely run by a large extended family.
Here we are at Naqalia Lodge in Fiji.
Naqalia Lodge felt a bit like the tropical paradise version of summer camp. There were other people there that would play cards with the girls, that would help them make bracelets or necklaces or do some weavings. There was a boat that went out for free snorkeling every day at 1:30, so we did that. Siri did some spear fishing. We could hang out on the beach. All the meals are served in a dining hall, kind of communal or family style, so it's all set out as a large buffet. There's lots of singing all the time. Every meal, someone in the family would grab a guitar and start a song, others would join in, so we are constantly surrounded by music and happy vibes.
Look, we got up in a coconut.
We did quite a bit of snorkeling and freediving at Naqalia Lodge. Dove down deep to find some sea cucumbers, giant clam, starfish, and also saw a lot of other wildlife. There's a bunch of swim-through caverns that we could go down and check out. So good time free diving and snorkeling at Naqalia. The kava drink is a big part of Polynesian culture. Kava comes from a root and it's ground into a powder and then it's mixed with water. It is communally consumed out of this large bowl. Everyone dips their cup in and takes a drink of the kava. It has a earthy, woody sort of taste, and it has a mild numbing effect on your lips and tongue. So we were invited both to some informal kava ceremonies, just kind of hanging out on the porch, but also a demonstration of the more formal kava ceremony.
Kava, only one bowl each.
Bongi na bongi!
Bongi! Anak-anak itu anak mierda.
One day we all piled into a boat and headed offshore a little bit where there's a number of white-tipped reef sharks. Beautiful to see all these creatures, as well as lots and lots of fish, beautiful coral. Up on the top of Wayalailai Island is a beautiful rock lookout, and you can just have a great panoramic view all around the islands and out over the ocean. So we took a hike up there. It's a little bit of a tough hike, trying to keep up with this 20-year-old Fijian guy, but we made it up there, and the view from the top was gorgeous. Leaving Naqalia Lodge was tough because everyone there is just so friendly and welcoming. When it was time to say goodbye, it was hard. Drawaqa Island is just beautiful and has that classic South Pacific Fijian vibe that I think we were dreaming of. This white sand, beaches, beautiful coral just offshore. You can swim through there, snorkel, tons of reef fish that we got to take a look at. Easy to get around, wonderful people. We were treated very well. Again, the Fijians just love children. Just a great spot. Highly recommend Barefoot Manta Resort if you're going to make your way out to Fiji. There's a channel just between Drawaqa Island and one to the south where there's a bit of a current, and so that moves some of the really small sea life, and therefore the big sea life like manta rays like to come in, swim up and down in that current and feed. At high tide, no matter when it is, they have some people go out and swim in the channel looking for manta rays, and if any are spotted, they come back, pound a drum and start yelling, and you can come running and hop in the boat and go out and see some manta rays if you're lucky. So we did it, and we were lucky. Back on the main island, after relaxing in the Yasawas for quite a while, we looked for some other things to do, and we went to the Garden of the Sleeping Giant, which is a large orchid garden that was first started in the 70s. Beautiful spot, lots of jungle foliage, lots of orchids, very peaceful. If you're looking for something kind of funny to do, you can go to the Mud Pools. This is just outside of Naqalia, and there is some volcanic hot springs that bubble up through the mud, and you can paste this mud on your body. It has a high silica content, leaves your skin feeling very soft. Then you can rinse it off in a muddy pool and then get in a thermal pool to relax for a little bit. Kids thought it was really funny and sort of got a kick out of having some mud spread on his body too.
Do you have to let it dry?
Yeah, you let it dry before you do anything.
So funny. It's kind of funny.
Put some mud on your back. First we gotta let it dry. So let it dry in the sun.
Yeah, I'm washing here. Can you wash the mud off me?
Move back, come on in.